I think you can already guess what time it is. Well, that, and probably you saw the title, but whatever. It's time to play this game again. I doubt there's going to be anything new in the files in that, but we'll see. Just login takes forever, Jesus. Oh, pictures. We got new. Oh god, it's got blinded. That's kind of creepy. The Monica one just has a thing saying, "You're mine." Oh, that's trauma. We don't talk about that one. This is just like character art, I guess. Okay. A random classroom. Okay. I will do side stories as a separate thing. But for now, let's get into the game. This episode, I'm just gonna warn you because I think I know what's coming up, is way darker. And this is a genuine warning that like, this is about to get like really bad when it comes to like depression stuff and that. Okay, I'm preparing myself. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but that doesn't help much. I don't know if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other after exchanging numbers. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sarah since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sarah said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sarah's feelings aside when she might need me? So I decided to go visit her. I decided to visit Sarah before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sarah's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. A game we used to play so often that we've made it a habit to simply enter in each other's houses like we're family. That can't lead to any awkward situations, sure. The house is quiet. Sarah isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's hardly strange of her.
You haven't set up any smart home accessories. You could connect accessories like lights, locks, and stats in the home app.
Thanks, Siri. No. I can't say her name without Siri going off. Down and greet her. Greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Siri. Hi, I regret this. I sit down in her room. Siri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come all over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sarah's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know about that? Know that? Oh, whatever. Sarah has already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help ping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. It is extremely awkward. Siri stares at her in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sarah smiles, shaking her head. That's not good. I regret this. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Okay, this is getting dark. Oof. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Siri gives me an empty smile. Yikes. Siri, I swear to God, I'm not saying Siri. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're going... This is gonna be a more serious video, isn't it? Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna check my microphone's working. Yeah, it's working. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why? Yeah? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's almost like I've been portrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, that would be a waste of your effort caring about me. This is actually really heavy stuff that I can't make jokes about. Oof. Instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all. Wow, that sounds so insulting if I read that the wrong way. But I don't need to understand. Wherever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sarah's face. Oh, this is getting bad. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. Oof. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. No. Oh, that actually sucks. While thinking, I once again grabbed Sarah's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. I regret this. My name just ruins these moments so much, though. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough, even though I mostly avoid you, but whatever. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. I regret this. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. Sayori, go away. I just told Siri to go away, and she just went, okay. I feel bad. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. I regret this. Siri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but all I want is for her to know I care. That's what she just told you was the problem. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. Okay, that's the save. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. That's kind of not how that works, but okay. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand my own feelings anymore. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Siri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go. Siri, stop! God, this episode's gonna be a nightmare with Siri, isn't it? As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sarah wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I have other plans. I'm gonna check my audio again. Of all the days, this had to be the one where I had other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Okay. Thank God that interaction's over because that was just horrible. I say goodbye to Sari and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sarah is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Huh. Okay, hold on a second after that one, Jesus. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me and lets me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform today totally threw me off. Is she wearing a skirt? Wait. It's such an odd outfit. Seeing her in such clothes... I give up. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. This is just me. Like... I hate speaking to people outside of school. I see you bought a lot of stuff. For cupcakes? Natsuki is carrying a large bag. It is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do that part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be she's a little different outside of school after all? Yeah, well, pretty sure everyone is. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Do it yourself. Where's your hospitality? Come on. Oh wait, come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. You also look like you're built like a stick figure. Now that I see your arms. Jesus. You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Oh great, we're going straight to domestic abuse. Man, that didn't take long. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Whoa. Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. More fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey. Now you're treating me like a little kid. I was trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and... like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... You sound like you're obsessed with Yuri. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. There's the jealousy issues. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate they were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, is that where you're thinking? You should know that a ton of guys are into... No. 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 I don't like that because we just can. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Yeah, fair. Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness. Please spare me. Oh, Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that. There's no way I'm not fighting back. Words. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. Huh? And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all that batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Oh, Natsuki is babysitting all of the movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. What else would you use food coloring for? Hello? I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are you doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, though. Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Oof. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separating the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking, it's just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be the creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at... It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you make on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes. Sarah and Monica's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish the the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk for me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Like you're dead. Nope, I mean, dark humor, shouldn't do that. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops in their mouth. I reluctantly do the same. Hey. Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing. You're forgetting who did all the work. I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my fingers just as Natsuki pulls with all her might. The force of Natsuki's pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross. You got on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of Natsuki on the icing's cheek. I love reading things wrong. There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. I should do it instead. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her fingers before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. This is a very uncomfortable position. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react like that. I want to get past this, please. This is very uncomfortable, like, is that so? In that case, I shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my... Whoa! Whoa. Calm down there, buddy. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. You really shouldn't be doing that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. This is a very uncomfortable situation, but it's not as bad as the Yuri one. The Yuri version of this, which is like 10 times worse. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? She's drugged me. The icing is drugged. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder, you left a dirty tray in there. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sits on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. The moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Now I reluctantly pick up the whiskey and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki... Judy. 1 second, my dog just like almost sat on me basically. Great, now I'm being harassed by both dogs. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all are. Oh my god, that's the first time she's admitted that. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Can I just... Not like that you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I am so sick of reading all this, because it's just... This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cupcake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event. Literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cake. It'll be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? We're not at school anymore, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think. I've got a point. He's got a point? I don't know. Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? Nothing. Let's just do the icing. And no more of whatever the hell that was before. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Without giving me a chance to think about it, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. And we're finally finished. Natsuki puts them all aside and we're hard work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, I guess there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sarah is the ex opposite in that regard. I think if she was here, we'd probably put down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's so unhealthy. That's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sarah can each carry some, then you can probably do it on one trip. Listen, if you had to walk all the way to school and back multiple times to bring cupcakes, that would be horrible. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to you in the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think about the conversation I had with Sarah earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sarah always goes listen to me. That was not the right wording. Does listen to me, but at this point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good working today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even get the opportunity to get closer to her, like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. Aside from that, can you come over anytime? You can come over anytime. That was wrong. I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out or something. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave early so wow. I give up on English. The literature club did not help me with my reading, which is funny. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. Wait, Natsuki. Standing an inch from me, Natsuki looks up at me. 'Cause she's short. There are sides of her shirt as if holding. I don't want to read any of this. You just can read it if you want. I'm just gonna brief. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. The music disappears and it's actually really creepy right now. Like, I don't like when the music cuts. That's unfortunate timing. Just now we weren't... It's okay. I regret this. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? Oh my god, I thought it was blood on our hands. It's just like the lighting. It was a shadow. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. And just like that, just like the Flash, she's gone. Oh, I hit my mic. Whoops. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off. 1 second. And Sarah wants goodbye. Waves goodbye. Blech. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, but I'm going to check if my mic's actually working. It was a bit quiet for some reason. Didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. And that you make such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Uh-huh. Tears start to fall down Sarah's. Okay, here we go. That's all that matters. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Oh, here we go. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Jesus Christ. Don't say that. It's true. Telling me. You won't have to put up with me being selfish. Right? I should just... Huh? Monika's right about what? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you is like... caring about you... What? Isn't the burden your mind is making out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. There's the entire lifetime. This is just repeating the same stuff over again. Your shoulder to reassure her I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. Just to myself. That's terrible choice of words. That's how I feel. That's enough. I don't want you to hurt more. When I said I was be best for you, do you still believe me? Sarah knows. If you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm gonna give to you. Technically, I've not seen if you say this, so I'm gonna say that. Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized this sooner. Spending time at the club, making new friends. I hope this doesn't mess up with the Natsuki stuff, actually. We're gonna save. Oh, it's not gonna mess with the Natsuki stuff because I know what's coming next. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person. That's why I accept all of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, then I know we'll both be happy. Oof. Oh my god, that's the first time we're seeing the main character. Huh. I'm like constantly looking around in the background in case. What's up with the clouds in the top right? It kind of looks like something, I don't know what. Is this really okay? Arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. Yeah, I'm not reading all this. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll... Nah, okay, I'm gonna skip over this. Because I want to get to, like, the good part. Where you say, I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are. Yikes. Sam will go to a place that suits you best. Hey, even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sarah means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns. Why did I say that one F? Thorns. When you told me. That's why I want to trust you. Blah blah blah. I said, in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sarah. She loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sarah's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sarah meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival, of all the days I expected. But Sarah isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sarah and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Whew. This isn't good. There's no music here. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets in each of the desks in the classroom. Must be ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submit it. And that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sarah with you. Yeah, she overslept. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd be able to try a little harder? I said I, but I suddenly remember what Sarah told me yesterday. And I still do feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Okay. There's no way you found that out. You kind of left her hanging this morning. You know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. That's not how that works. I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah tell you about it that quickly? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. You don't know the full story also. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Please, bring back the music. Yeah? Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, why don't you check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help me. Club more seriously. I flip through the pages. Each of the poem is neatly printed out on its page, giving it an almost... I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh god. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I know what... I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. There's no music. I hate this. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal. At least wait for her. Or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that would be the same as speed. That's all she needs, and I wanted to give it to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Okay, serious content, serious warning for what's about to happen. I think you can kind of guess, but... I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in our own house. This feels like something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up. There's no response. I really don't want to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door and say, Jesus Christ, that actually made me jump. I don't like this. Oh, the music. I knew it was coming, and I still jumped. An exception has occurred. Wait, an exception? Gives current character root. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? I can't wait to get age restricted or something. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Okay, hold on. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her, I shouldn't have confessed. That's not what Sayori needed at all. Oh my god. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Okay. Don't prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. And I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I mean, I want to test something. Like, I'll save my game here. But I'm pretty sure if I try and load my game, it'll bring me straight back to here. The file is missing or corrupt. The save file is corrupt, starting a new game. Okay. I think we're gonna end the video there. We're just... Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna go... Pictures. Got a new picture. Wonder what I got. Nope, I'm good. Files, characters, and yep, Sarah's gone. Well, that was horrible. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Yeah, that content warning makes sense now. I may have forgotten about that. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna end here. Jesus Christ.